Hello and welcome to another episode of A Slice of Health, the Candid Health Chat podcast, where we slice away health truth from health fiction. Join me and my friends as we challenge common health myths via chit chat, powered by several cups of coffee. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media, and do visit us at asliceofhealth.club. Let's get to today's episode. Welcome back to The Slice of Health, where health comes alive, with bite-sized health education to keep you moving and become your own health champion. But before we jump into our topic for today, I want to tell you a story. Susie is a 45-year-old woman. She feels tired all the time and has become accustomed to this lifestyle. Her friends told her she needs to do more exercise, so she joined the gym. But when she went, she felt out of place. Susie is under the impression that she needs more energy to exercise, although she was told that more exercise would lead to more energy. To Susie, the entire thing sounds like a pyramid scheme. The blood tests done by her doctor, due to her feeling of tiredness, showed that everything was normal, and Susie was encouraged to make some lifestyle changes. The doctor recommended she start with walking. Susie knows that she needs to exercise more, but cannot figure out how to do so. She sleeps poorly at night, snacks daily on chocolate-covered nuts, and mainly eats sandwiches. She runs a home with 4 young children and doesn't have a lot of time to herself. So when she was told to make an attempt for 10,000 steps every day, she felt it was too far a target to achieve, and she has chosen to give up. 10,000 steps on its own does sound quite a lot. But what does this mean for Susie? And what can Susie do in response to this recommendation of 10,000 steps? Today, I want to talk to us about step counts. How many steps do we really need? How many steps are we actually recommended to have? Now, research actually shows that if we walk about 7,000 steps a day, we have good benefits. The 10,000 step goal was actually originated during a Japanese marketing campaign. It doesn't cause much harm. It probably actually causes a lot of good. But the sweet spot is actually 7,000 steps. A lot of studies have been done assessing people who walked at least 7,000 steps a day, comparing them to those who walked only about 2,000 steps a day. And what we found is that those who walked 7,000 steps a day had at least half the incidence of premature death compared to those who walked only about 2,000 steps a day. And so the 7,000 seems like an optimal daily target. Walking 7,000 steps improves our cardiovascular health, so that's our heart health. It reduces our blood pressure, reduces the risk of having heart disease. It helps us to maintain good cholesterol levels. And walking that number of steps, depending on how fast you're walking, your weight, the vigor with which you walk, can potentially help you to burn a significant amount of calories as well. But not only that, walking also, similar to any other form of exercise, releases something called endorphins into your bloodstream. And endorphins are the body's natural mood boosters. They make you feel good. They reduce stress and anxiety and signs of depression. They also make you have much better sleep and stay alert in coming days. So, walking is really good exercise. And what we normally recommend with walking is, even if 10,000 sounds too hard, or even 7,000 sounds too hard, then break it down into small little chunks. Walking 10 minutes around the block every day or every morning, then eventually slowly adding another 10 to 15-minute walk later in the evening, parking away from where you would normally need to come down so you can walk a little bit towards it, walking after your lunch break, stopping the bus one bus stop before you need to actually get down. These are little things that we can do to try to improve our walking and trying to improve our heart health as well. So, what do we know? 10,000 steps is not necessarily the target. It's not even the goal. 7,000 is actually a really good place to start. What we know is that the World Health Organization recommends that we get moderate to intense activity every week for about 150 minutes. So that's about 30 minutes every weekday of some moderate form of exercise. However, 1 in 3 people do not reach this target worldwide. So if you are in the category of those who get 7,000 steps on a daily basis, well done to you. So, what should Susie do now that she knows what kind of exercise she can do? How many steps really is a target? Susie needs to take it one step at a time. What is it that they say, the wise men and women of the generations that came before us? How do you eat an elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. Susie feels overwhelmed because she's thinking about the large expanse of things she needs to do. But if she adds in a 15-minute walk around the block every day, before she knows it, she would be able to do a 30-minute walk, then a 45-minute walk, and before you know it, she's done 1 hour and has hit her 7K goal. So, marketing is really great. It got us to 10K steps. But what we know from research and what our bodies are saying is 7K is the sweet spot. So try to get your steps in today. That's it from me for today. Until I come back into your ear tomorrow from A Slice of Health, where stories matter and knowledge empowers.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode. Remember that this podcast in no way replaces the advice you receive from your own doctor or physician. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media. Leave us a review on iTunes so that others can access the amazing content. And don't forget to be a health champion wherever you are by separating health fact from health fiction.